Hey everyone, we've got an awesome new layer coming in Camp Totally Safe Superdrop featuring Peach Momoko. Let's get into it. All right, so we have what I think is probably my favorite layer coming in this whole super drop. Peach Momoko is an award-winning artist. She's probably best known for her Marvel art that she's done, kind of transferring classic Marvel tales into a Japanese style. It's not really super horror themed, so I'm not sure why we're getting it in this super drop, but I don't care. And it looks awesome. So let's kick things off. First card up is Aetherized. It's 20-cent card, $1.60 in the foil. Seen 11 reprints. Last saw this 2 months ago. Ranked 528 on EDH Rec. I love playing this card. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it's like an awesome, I love that it's playable and awesome, but it's not like a huge value play here. I think the art looks great. As you see, I'm going to be super biased in this one. I think all of the art looks great. So just take that with a grain of salt. Next up, we've got Drown in Dreams. This is a neat card, 30 cents in the non-foil. Haven't seen a foil print of that, so that's pretty cool. Seen 2 reprints. Last saw it 3 months ago. Ranked 2008 on EDH Rec. This basically lets you draw a bunch of cards or mill someone for twice that amount. I like it. It lets you do both if you control your commander, which is nice. I played in a couple decks. This whole layer seems to be kind of mill based. So if you're into mill, obviously this is going to resonate with you a lot more. Next card up is Psychic Corrosion. This is one of the bigger cards in the layer. It's a $6 card in non-foil, $15 in the foil. Only seen 1 reprint before this. Last saw it 2 months ago. Ranked 1791 on EDH Rec. I'm pretty sure this is fate. I just had TCG Player cancel my Psychic Corrosion because they didn't have it in stock, and then the next day a Secret Lair came out with it. So I'm definitely buying this. After that, we've got Visions of Beyond. This is a fixed ancestral recall, sorta. Basically, if a graveyard has more than 20 cards in it, you get to draw 3 for 1 mana, and it's instant speed, so that's pretty nice. $7 in the non-foil, $10 in the foil. Seen, again, 1 reprint before this. Last saw this almost 6 years ago. Oh, boy. Ranked 42, 43 on EDH Rec. Yeah, no one really plays this. It only really fits in mill decks. Unless you're playing mill or playing against someone that's a dedicated graveyard deck, you're typically not going to draw more than a single card with this, so it doesn't see a ton of play. I'm personally very excited to see this card because I have a janky Jeskai mill deck that I'm very eager to put this card in. Finally, rounding this layer out, we've got Time Sieve. This is a $7 card, $10 in the foil. Seen 4 reprints. Last saw this 4 years ago. Ranked 2243 on EDH Rec. This card, it doesn't see a ton of play, but it is a CDH staple with Tivit. It's basically a infinite combo with your commanders. Having a 2-card combo, one of the cards being in the command zone, is pretty strong. This is a solid reprint, solid include for the layer. Great to see it. Yeah, overall, I think all the pieces here are great. There's nothing that's going to jump out at you and it's going to be super awesome, but I think these are all very playable cards, and I'm a blue mage, so these all speak to me personally. I love seeing blue layers. I'm personally excited, but let's get into the stats. All right, kind of a stinker when it comes to pricing. We've got $20.72 in the non-foil, $36.82 in the foil. So yeah, we're definitely coming in under what the cards are worth, which is unfortunate. But I think all of these cards look great. I know the art that I'm showing doesn't look that great. These are stills of foils, so they kind of look pretty stilted, I think. If you watch the video that Secret Lair put out, the cards look a lot better than what I'm showing you, I promise. So let's get into the ratings. Foil rating still gets a 4 in the financial. It's still coming under that $39.99, but it's pretty close, so that's why it gets a 4. Playability is a 4 as well. All these cards see a good amount of play. They're not staples. They're not a 5, but they're not just garbage tier cards. Like, you wouldn't not know where to put these. Art, I gave a 5. Obviously, I'm pretty biased here. I think these cards look awesome. I think the art is thematic and aesthetic throughout the whole thing. They have a nice visual line that's going through the whole thing. Again, I don't really know why this is in the horror super drop. None of these cards read specifically as horror to me, but I don't care. I really like having them, and I'm happy that we're getting them. Non-foil rating, this comes down to about a 2. The financials just aren't here when it comes to that. So yeah, gets a 2. Again, still super playable. Art's still super great. So total rating for this layer is a 4.3 in the foil and a 3.6 in the non-foil. No X factors to deal with on this one, unlike all the others. So that's nice that we get more of a sense of what this actually is. I will say, when we've had Japanese artists featured in the past, namely the Junji Ito and the Yoji Shinkawa layers, those both have done very, very well on the secondary market. People really, really like these layers, myself included. I really like how this one looks. Personally, I really like this layer. I'm probably going to be picking up 2 of these, one to play with, maybe one to sit on, or maybe just if it doesn't pan out well financially, I'll just open it and play with both, because I put Aetherize in probably too many decks, if you ask my friends. Anyways, that's all I got for you today. We've got 2 more layers to cover, and if you want to see those videos, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.